Hey people, uh, this is a new channel that is gonna focus around the creation of games, and the games we have right now are none because this is also new, and I also don't know how to program games. So for now, I've been like building my first game inside of another game. Maybe you recognize this. This is Scrap Mechanic. Uh, yeah, I used logic and everything available to create this game. It isn't finished yet, obviously. It's very, very unfinished. Uh, but it still works for now with a single animatronic, which is Fox, which I will show you later. I mean, drawings of them with the help of a friend. But for now, the main gameplay works. The energy system, the doors, and uh, the first animatronic. The only problem is the animatronic is manual, so you'd need two people to play this game. Because I am not very good with logic and don't know how to make a randomizer. Like just making this office, all of this, lots of logic, took me about 20 hours. Long time, but I'm not that good. Now, uh, everything works. Lights, the doors, the all close. So you'll see they drain power as well. And you might have seen there's a sensor down here. This is what determines if the door is closed or not. Um, this is what determines if it drains power. This is what determines if it's closed. So you can't just switch this on while the animatronic is there and it immediately puts the animatronic away. It needs to fully close for the animatronic to go away. That's one of the things uh, that you need to watch out during gameplay. Like obviously the other pilots for this game have that. Well, in programming, not in actual scrap mechanic, but yeah, all the doors work. And now I've run out of power for some reason. Of course, every time I have to present it, it breaks. Oh, well, now's a good time of day. Have I really actually run out of power though? No, because these lights still work. So what happened? What broke? Something broke. Well, this thing just showed you guys this earlier. You kind of saw it, I think. Yeah, what broke? I still have power. Yeah, this is gonna be what broke. Something broke. Of course, it has to break every. This is the first time it's broken like this, which is weird. Well, anyways, you get the idea. This is the animatronic itself. How it goes down. It just goes through the roof, of course. Logical way to go. And it comes down here and it touches these sensors. The reason I have more of them is if like you want to play in multiplayer, then you can just stand on the sensors and it works. And it stands there just long enough for these lights to appear and to say that you're dead. And then the cycle finishes and it goes back up. Now, turn this off. This is the switch to reset the game. This is the thing that determines that you're dead, so it just pushes this piston against those. After a certain amount of time, it just reaches this. And this is a switch one, so it turns on and then turns on those lights. And the only way to turn it back off is choosing this, just that piston. It's that this is simple. The most difficult part was probably the animatronics and the power system. I really don't know why it broke. I have absolutely no idea. Um, this is just how I can show you guys how the power system works. Just goes like this, and then pushes the pistons. Because now I thought about a way to make another system using clocks, and I might do that as later on. But like for now, this works and it's fine. The only problem with it is they all go back down at the same time. Now, has this fixed the doors or no? If I have fixed them, okay, they're fixed. Okay, then what happened? What? Oh my god, what the, is there, what, there's something with doors work, but the vents don't. Why did the vent ones break? And why did they break? What? Uh, well, anyways, that's enough of this. I'll have to do this later. Uh, so onwards to the animatronics that are going to be in this game, because this is a game presentation. I have to present you everything. Um, this is not the first animatronic. This is Ratsy, name to be changed, probably for sure. It's supposed to be a rat. It's one of my friends drew it, and I made the details on it because I'm not good at drawing characters at all. Um, Now, problem is I have to go in. Yeah, I have to go and change pictures one by one. This is the second character in the game. The second one that appears. The first one is Ratsy. That is the first one that you're going to see in the actual game itself. This is the second one. And I should have all opened them. Give me a second. Yeah. So now I have all of them. I'll just go back to the one. So this is the first. This is the last animatronic to appear. This is Fox. Obviously, kind of similar to Foxy. Of course, I don't want any lawsuit. It isn't actually based on Foxy. I can tell you the history of the character, like the creation history, not the actual lore behind it, because that is going to be told through the games. But basically, I started it out trying to make a spring trap. Then I tried to make a Funtime Foxy, but in red, and it didn't end up looking the greatest. And all of this in Minecraft skins. Yes, I know, cringe. But we had made Five Nights at Freddy's games in Minecraft, me and my brother, and so I wanted to make my own skin of animatronic, and I ended up with something that looked like this in a Minecraft skin, and then one of my friends uh, asked me if I had anything she wanted to, well, if I wanted anything to to get drawn or something. And I told her, well, if she wanted, she could draw it, and so she did. And I told her, oh well, you're pretty good at this. If you want, I can describe to you the other animatronics, and you can uh draw them. So she did. She did Fox. She did Connie. Her name before was Cookie, but I don't know. I might change it again. Uh, this is the one I tried to do. This is supposed to be a mouse. Looks like a panda. And she did this one. Uh, Another friend of mine. This one I already told you guys that. This is the map. Of course, right now in Scrap Mechanic, I have this done, and I still need to make all of this. Probably gonna be changes in this. I know there's already gonna be changes here. The exit is the entrance and exit are just gonna be here, and there's gonna be another popcorn corner or something like that here for the arcade. I also have the bottom here, the where it goes parts and service with this the stairs down to the underneath, like the basement. There we go. And this is gonna be it. That's I don't have much more. This is like the you already saw the office basically in the game. Mine's gonna work slightly differently. There's gonna be two monitors, one to choose the cameras and one to actually view the cameras. This was actually drawn by me though. All of this, just me. Uh, so you can clearly see I'm better at this than I am at drawing characters. I can also explain the characters themselves, how they work. So we'll start with Ratsy. Uh, he he's gonna be a basic character. He has infrared eyes, so he senses heat. Uh, and at the start of the game, the doors won't work. These doors and the vent doors won't work. Uh, the only way to survive will be to hide in the vents, because in the vents it's cold. Of course, the second monitor is not going to be only for choosing cameras. The second monitor will also have all the utilities, so the vents, the fan, the electricity management. Because this, you could call this a feature, but normally there's going to be a limited amount of things you can have active as one. So if you close all four doors and have the vents on, it's going to be like a certain amount of bars of energy that you're going to be using, and the maximum is going to be 8. So once you pass 8, basically you blow a fuse, and this is where this would come in. This is the back with the other vent. Probably gonna be modified, but there is gonna be a panel to change the fuse or to reset the fuse, the breaker. Of some sort. So that's how you're gonna get your power back, but it's gonna take some time to get it back, so you don't want to pass over the 8-bar limit. So that's how he's going to work. The second character here is Connie. She is a vent animatronic, so you need to look for her with the cameras to see in which vent she is and hide in the other one. Now, she doesn't like the heat, so when you turn the vents off, she gets out of them. And of course, she can also come at your doors, which can just hide in the vents, and that'll maybe change later. You know, this is all speculation. I still have a couple years before I do it, because I still need to learn programming. Anyways, the next animatronic is gonna be him. Funny name, Bungle Jungle. He's basically like an equivalent to the puppet, but in a different way, because he works like Rockstar Bond from Ultimate Custom Night. He'll appear in, you might have seen his corner, Bungle Jungle, his corner. He just stands there, and then he'll start wandering, and then eventually he'll miss his balls. He'll misplace them. And then you have to go on the cameras and find them. This forces you to use the cameras if you want to survive. Because I would like to be able to use everything. Like, I want you to have to use everything to play the game. I know this might frustrate some people who like a challenge, and challenge by that I mean, oh, do the game without using the door lights or anything. This game won't have door lights, because you'll have the cameras. But yeah. Now the next one is mouse. That looks like a panda, but mouse. Basically he doesn't make noise. Because to counter the blind spot of the cameras and everything, most animatronics will make noise, and depending on where they are, you'll hear it louder or not, obviously. But he won't make noise. Now, he won't jump scare you instantly. He takes a long time. Now, you can turn off the ventilation and it gets hot, he will leave. But if you catch him before he gets in the office, of course, it's perfectly fine. You'll have nothing to deal with. But you'll have to, no, it's not turning the vents off, it's turning the power off. That scares him off. And yeah, just basic character doesn't make noise, and if he gets into the office, you need to quickly shut down the breaker to be fine. And last character, the most interesting one, Fox. He's not necessarily overpowered. He will move slower than most animatronics, but he has a perk. He doesn't go back to the stage once you close the door. He'll go away, wander, and then come back again. Most animatronics will do that, and I think this makes it a bit scarier when animatronics don't go back to this stage. Of course, I found something, and it's that most animatronic, I think, go back to this stage. You could make an excuse for that they need to be recharged. Like, oh, they need to recharge, you know, they don't have much battery, so they go back to the stage after every attack. Mine will have the same, except it's gonna be at each certain amount of hours. Because my game starts, it's a 12 to 6, and then as it goes on, it becomes a 10 to 6, and then a 10 to 10 in the last nights. And then every 2 or 3 hours, depending on the animatronic, they will have to go back to the stage. Now, Fox is never gonna have to do that. And Fox, just like I showed you in the previous picture here, if you don't close the door soon enough, he will pick it up and pull it back up and enter your office and jump scare you. Now, he cannot use events, and I forgot to tell you, Mouse can use the vents. So the only animatronics that can use the vent are Connie and Mouse. They can also use the doors, but yeah, that's the game for now. Like, I haven't gotten much done, and obviously I need to fix another thing, and it's all just in another game, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, these are the game plans for now. To just, oh, and this is gonna be the for the Scrap Mechanic version. This is gonna be the thing for the cameras. Like, it's gonna tell you that it's at the door. So that's pretty much it. Like, if you have anything you want to say about the game, recommendations, of course, I'm open to recommendations. You know, if you have, oh, this could be better for the game, of course. If I don't add it, it's not because I hate you or I don't think it's good. It might not fit because I have 3 games in this franchise planned. Like, this is gonna be the first one. There's gonna be a second and a third one on this, and then of course I have other game projects that are not confirmed with myself because I'm the only one on the team. But those are just the ones that I don't know if I'm going to do them. But this is a certain one that I'm going to do for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show you guys, and I'm going to have to fix the doors. Well, I won't upload frequently, of course, because I rarely work on those. I have another YouTube channel that I take care of, so I'm kind of busy, plus I have school. Well, anyways, that's all. See you guys another time when I have a big update to do.